All right, guys, what I want to do is discuss bell work, finish your notes from yesterday, and then have you practice what we did yesterday and the bell work from today, and also do the homework, okay? All right, which was supposed to be done yesterday, but I'm going to make it due today. Now, let's look at the bell work. So for bell work, I am going to start off with number 1. It says the sum of 4 consecutive integers is 154. You're going to find all 4 numbers, guys. So what you have to do is an unknown list of 4. The first one is always going to be x, for whether it's consecutive even, consecutive odd, or even consecutive. Consecutive numbers go up by 1. So if you add 1 here, the second one is x plus 1. If I add 1 to this one, then the third one becomes x plus 2. If I add 1 to the third one, then the fourth one becomes x plus 3. And so because it has 4, I simply list 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And sum all 4 of these means you're going to add them. Basically, you're going to combine like terms. All right, so I'm going to take x, which is number 1, add it to x plus 1, add x plus 2, and add x plus 3. Adding all of those should be equal to 154. Now all I need to do is combine my like terms. So I have 4x plus 1 plus 2, which is 3, and 3 plus 3, which is 6. And now all I need to do is solve for x. Now if I solve for x, it's only going to give me this one. But let's go ahead and solve for x. Subtract 6 from both sides. I'm going to need more room. So I end up with 4x equals to 148. If I divide both sides by 4, I know my x is equal to 37. Just double check that. So x is equal to 37. And consecutive numbers count up by 1. So the next one has to be 38. This has to be 39. And this has to be 40. So my 4 numbers are 37, 38, 39, and 40. All right, and you can pause the video and try these if you want to, okay? Then unpause and see if you got them correct. Okay, number 2 says find the sum of 3 consecutive odd integers, and it's going to be equal to 51. Excuse me, it says the sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is equal to 51. I'm going to find those 3 numbers. All right, so the first number I said, remember, it's always going to be x. The unknown is always going to be x, or whatever variable you choose to use. But consecutive odd and even go up by 2's, okay? So I don't do plus 1, I do plus 2. So the second one is x plus 2. 2 more than x is x plus 2. Now 2 more than x plus 2 becomes x plus 4. So now I have the 3 listed. It said find 3. I wrote 3 unknowns, okay? But what do I do with those? I add them. So I'm going to take x, add it to x plus 2, add it to x plus 4. And set it equal to 51. Then I'm going to combine like terms. So I end up with 3x plus 6, which is 51, and just solve the 2-step, okay? So now I end up with 3x equal to 45. I need more room. Divide both sides by 3, and x is equal to 15. So keep in mind this says consecutive odd. So x is 15, and consecutive odd count up by 2's. 2 more than 15 is 17. 2 more than 17 is 19. So my 3 numbers are 15, 17, and 19. All right, let's take a look at number 3. 3 says you're going to find the sum of 5 consecutive even integers. Okay? So I have 5 of these. But no matter what, you always start off with x. Even integers count up by 2 as well. It matches consecutive odd. So you do the same thing. But this time you're going to set it equal to negative 220. All right, so the first number is x. The second one is 2 more than that, which is x plus 2. And then 2 more than x plus 2 is x plus 4. 2 more than x plus 4 is x plus 6. And 2 more than x plus 6 is x plus 8. All right, so it says find 5. Well, I listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to add all those together because it tells me to sum them or add them, okay? So x plus x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8 equals to negative 220. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x. And then 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. And 12 plus 8 is 20. So I'm just combining like terms. Now I'm going to solve. I'm going to subtract 20 from both sides. So you know what 5x equals to negative 240. And then I'm going to divide. And x is equal to negative 48. Okay? So if x is negative 48, you have to remember here these that go up by 2. So that would be negative 46, negative 44. That's going up. If you put negative 50, you're going down. And negative 52, you're going down. Okay, negative 46, negative 44, negative 42, and negative 40. Those are your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 answers. If you get confused about whether you go to negative 50 or negative 46 afterward, just put x plus 2, replace x with negative 48. Negative 48 plus 2 is negative 46. So you can use substitution if you're unsure about what the next number is. All right, let's finish the notes from yesterday. Make sure you're taking notes, guys. Let's see, let's pick up right here. These are a little different. It says 6 times the sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is negative 18. So I'm going to focus on this part first, 3 consecutive odd. So I'm going to list the first consecutive odd. I'm just going to put x. Consecutive odd counts up by 2. So that would be x plus 2. And the third one would be x plus 4 because they count up by 2. That's my 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? But it says 6 times the sum. So what you want to do is multiply 6 times the sum first of those and then set it equal to negative 18. So the first thing you're going to find is this sum. Find that sum first. So find the sum of the 3 consecutive odd integers and then multiply it by 6. I'm going to find the sum of these. To find the sum of these, all I do is combine like terms. So I have x plus 2 plus x plus 4. So the sum is 3x plus 6. Okay, so now I'm able to write my equation. So it's 6 times that sum, which is 3x plus 6. Set it equal to negative 18. Now I have 6 times the sum of those 3 integers. And I can use the distributive property. It's going to give me 18x plus 36 equals to negative 18. Then what you're going to do is subtract 36 from both sides. And I need more room. You can go here. It's going to be 18x equals to negative 54. Divide both sides by negative 18. And x is equal to negative 3. So since x is negative 3 and consecutive odd go up by 2, then 2 more than negative 3 is negative 1, and 2 more than that is positive 1. Just go up by 2, not down. So my three numbers are negative 3, negative 1, and 1. Make sure you find the sum first and then multiply by 6, which means I need to use the distributive property. Okay, let's take a look at this example. All right, it says find the smaller of two consecutive integers if the sum of the smaller and twice the larger is negative 4. Okay, this one is wordy. All right, so what you want to do is look at this part. You're looking for two consecutive integers. So you just list them first. So that's the first chunk. X and then consecutive count up by 1. So it's x and x plus 1. Okay? All right, so now what you do is, if the first one is x and the second one is 1 more than x, then this one has to be the smaller one. And this one has to be the larger one of the two. So you're going to label which one is smaller and which one is larger. So it says find the smaller. So I'm only going to find this one. Okay, you don't actually have to find the one that says x plus 2, although you can. All right, so you're going to find the smaller one. If what? If the sum, which means you add what? The sum of the smaller one was x, and twice the larger one. Well, the larger one is x plus 1. It's equal to negative 4 because is means equal. So I'm going to add x and twice this one. So I'm going to add x and then twice x plus 1. So that means I need to put a 2 in front of the x plus 1 and set it equal to negative 4. That means I'm adding x, which is the smaller one, to twice the larger one. That's twice the larger one, okay? And here I'm going to have to use the distributive property. So I'm going to bring this down. And this is a little different, guys. I haven't really shown you one like this, but see if you can catch on to it. Bring down the 1x and just use the distributive property. 2 times x is 2x. And then 2 times 1 is 2, equal to negative 4. Now, you haven't done anything like this before. But what you would do is you would combine like terms. 1x plus 2x is 3x. So you would combine like terms to change it to a 2-step, okay? You can only combine like terms with things that are on the same side. So I can just combine those two because they're both on the left side of this equal sign. All right, now I need to get rid of the 2 with a minus 2. And then you're going to divide both sides by 3. And x is equal to negative 2. So you found the smaller one. That's the smaller one. If you wanted to find the larger one, just go back and do 2 more than 1 is, 1 more than 2 is 3. So the smaller one is 2. The smaller number is 2, and the larger number is 3. That's it. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go here, and you're going to practice the classwork first. And I'm going to work some of these for you, okay? All right, so for the classwork, it says, who discovered the first singing and dancing hawk? So what you do is you solve each problem, then cross out the letter next to the correct answer. When you finish, the answer to the title question will remain. So the leftover letters will be the answer to this question. Okay, this question. So I'm going to do number 1. So it says find 2 consecutive integers whose sum is 75. So on your notebook paper, you're going to put x for the first one. And if it's consecutive, they count up by 1. So the second one will be x plus 1. So I'm going to add them because it says you add them and set it equal to 75. So I'll end up with x or 1x plus 1x plus 1 and set it equal to 75. That's going to give me 2x plus 1. I'm combining like terms equals to 75. You're going to subtract 1 from both sides. Divide both sides by 2. And x is equal to 37. So if x is equal to 37, this is equal to 38. So what you're going to do is you're going to go look on the side and look for 37 and 38. Here's 37 and 38. That's O. You're going to mark that out. And you'll just continue to do that until you finish all 12. And the remaining answers will be the answer to this question. Okay, I'm going to do one like number 11. 11, so you only have 10 left. 11 says find 3 consecutive even integers such that the sum of twice the smallest and 4 times the largest is 304. Okay, so I'm going to list x plus 2, because consecutive even count up by 2, and x plus 4. So if I add those, I'm going to end up with 3x plus 6. No, I'm not looking for the sum. Let me take that away. I'm not adding all of them like that. So I already know that x is the smaller one. The smallest one here would be my x. If I can get this to move over. And my largest one is x plus 4. Okay? All right, so what I do is says you're going to add what? You're going to add twice the smallest. So that's going to be 2 times x. You're going to add that to 4 times the largest. Well, the largest is x plus 4. And then you're going to set it equal to 304. So now you realize you should use the distributive property. So you're going to bring down 2x, and I'm going to distribute. 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm going to combine like terms here. 2x plus 4x is 6x. And then I solve the two-step. You combine like terms to change it to a two-step. Subtract 16 from both sides. So I end up with 6x equals to 288. Divide both sides by 6. And my x is equal to 48. Okay, now look. This x is 48. 2 more than 48 is 50. And 2 more than 50 is 52. So my 3 integers are 48, 50, and 52. So you just look, that's the m. Okay? So you're going to try to do the remaining ones, 1 through 10. You will find that here underneath Tuesday classwork. You'll do that during class. And then let's save the homework for bell work tomorrow. Just work on the classwork. You can start the homework if you want to, if you finish early. But I doubt if you're going to finish early. If you have questions about this, about the practice guys, ask Reese, because she finished all these yesterday. So she should be able to help you, okay? Reese, what I want you to do since you finished is just go ahead and work on just work on an already assignment in visualized instruction since you finished everything. Again, you can start on this homework now, but I'm going to change the due date. because it's not really going to be for homework. I'm going to make it for classwork. Not classwork, but for your bell work tomorrow. And I will count it as a grade tomorrow for bell work, okay? But you can do it now after you finish your classwork if you have enough time, guys. Again, Reese, work on already individualized instruction and help anybody that needs help on that consecutive integer practice that you worked on yesterday during tutoring. All right, thank you, guys. Y'all have a good day.